Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 18. I can't believe it's been 18 lessons and I'm enjoying them very well, and at this point I think my basics videos have been going up, and once I think we have a plethora of a lot of things we can do with the C# forums and its data types. So the lessons will be going on for a while. They may stop for like a week so we can do like a full-fledged projects so that you can see what everything we've learned, but we'll see. But now we've done this before in a previous when we were making rectangles, but today we're going to just be drawing lines, and essentially, yeah, and with that, so essentially lines are just 2 points, right? You get x and a y and an x and a y. X1, y1, x2, y2. So what we really just need to do is not really that hard, is we would do graphics.graph equals e dot graphics graph dot draw line, and yeah, see, would you pens dot pink, and we do new point equals 0, 0, and we can then do a point from new point from, we could do the x would be, well, the first line would be, I think would be 50, 50, and then the other would be 0, 50. And with that, we can... Ooh, that is a very, very small line. So what we can do is we could do pen equals new pens, or hold on, it should be just pen, right? Pen underscore pen equals new pen, and we can do a color float width. We can do a color dot pink, and we're going to make it like size 10. So then with that we can see it a lot bigger. And yeah, look how much bigger it is. So what we would do is okay, and then with that we can do it the other way. So oops, we can start at 0, 50, and then do 50, 100. So what we could do is 150. Oh, oops. How did I get back here? Well, what we could do is 100, 0. Well, no, first point would be definitely 100. 100, 0. And then we would do 150. So we can... we could do then 0, 100 and see what that does. Well, we would want... Oops. We would probably want to go down to 50, 50. Oh, we're almost there. So, let's look at it one more time. I think you guys know what it's going to be. So, if we moved it down 50 at its first point, well, we still want this to be 50, 0. So with those, we could definitely draw as many lines as we want. 150, 050. Then we could do another that does 250, 150. And then we could do another one that does 170 over 50/50. And we could just see all the different, all those different lines just going nowhere. So, yeah, with that, those are lines. Really, that's all they do. We could totally, what we could do is, well, let's back up. It's not it yet. I have an idea what we can do. We can do a list of lines. So what we can do is do a list of points equals m underscore points equals new point. And with that, we can now, let's do a 4. Let's do 5. And then m underscore points equals, well, hold on, we would do a point temp equals new point, and what we would add in there was our first point would be at 0. Let's start it out at 60-0. So 60i. And then what we can do, well, we don't really need a loop in this case. We could do, we're just only doing 5, so it wouldn't be really of a big deal. So with these, what do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So with this, we're going to do temp 60, 0, 60, 60, 60. So we would go from 60 to 0, our first point. Our second point would be 60, 60. Our next one down would be, well, first of all, we would want 60, 0, and then 60, 60 would go down. Next, we want only to go that way, so we would do 0, 60. And then when we're going to go up, we would want to do then we want to do 60, 0 again, I believe. I don't think we need the last one. And then we can do is m underscore points dot add. And we can add temp 1. And with that, we can just temp 2, temp 3, and temp 4. So with that, we can go and do a graph.draw lines. We'll put a pens dot red, and then we would pass in our underscore points. Oh, do I have to make it an F point? Okay. There we go. We have to make it a point, a floating point, just in case. To array. And there we go. So if we do this, we've made a right triangle. And that's pretty fantastic because we can make all different kinds of shapes with that. And it's essentially, that's how in C++ how it works. So you would make separate vertices, X and Y, and then you would add them, and you would always want to add the last one back to the end. So with that, these are draw lines, draw line, and with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you could give me a like, comment, subscribe, and see what you want to tell me what you want to see next. And yeah, guys, thank you, and have a great day.